So it's early morning and I'm just getting back from the post office. I've been getting a whole bunch of stuff organized and ready for us to send out our first DIY Create With Me subscription box kits. I was like overwhelmed, literally so overwhelmed. You guys are amazing. So I want to thank everyone who ordered the boxes. Like, thank you so much, because I went to bed the other night and I couldn't even sleep. I was just smiling so big and I was just so excited that we have orders for our subscription boxes, and you guys just blew me away. I was almost completely sold out of my first month of boxes, and it's only because of your guys' support that I'm able to make this dream happen. I can't believe we're doing this. I should have done this a long time ago, but I just never want to do anything until I know I can put 10,000% into it. And I'm unbelievably so freaking out excited for you to see what's in the first boxes. I'm gonna blow you away. And all of the first orders of our boxes all are getting a special custom fun thing from me, which I'm really excited about, that I've been working on. And so it's just a lot of fun. And we had some of our YouTube family members buy a box so they can try their first box, which is totally okay. And I'm so excited that you want to give my boxes a try. And then we had other YouTube family members who ordered the subscription, which is a reoccurring every month. They'll get a box at their door. On the 15th of every month, you'll get to go on and follow along a tutorial and use your box to create with me, which I think is so fun that we can do this together. And so if you're not ordering a box, that's totally okay. As I mentioned in our previous video, you will still get to see the tutorial video. No one is left out of this. This is not like only if you buy kind of video. I want everyone to be able to do it. And then the other thing is once you see the video on the 15th and you see how fun and amazing my kits are, you might want to order one, and then you are going to realize that that month is already over. So for the first couple of months, I will leave it open that you can go back and order the month before, because I don't want anyone to, not have ordered because they don't really know what's going to come in their kit. I understand that you're ordering a little bit blindly, but trust me, these are going to be amazing. So if you're hesitating, buy a kit. So much fun. They're amazing. I'm so excited. And if you're not sure and you want to wait till August 15th and see the video of what's going to be in the first boxes and see the project that the first month is going to create before you make a decision, then that's totally okay too. So for the first couple months, I'll leave it open that you can go back and buy the other kit. But after that, it'll be, you have to order or you're not going to get a kit, because that's the only way I can pre-make the kits and know how many I'm going to need, because these kits take me a lot of time. A lot of items that are in the kits are hand scroll side out. They're completely made by me. There's nothing in the boxes that's, pre-cut out somewhere else. Everything that's in the boxes that you need to assemble everything is all stuff that I've designed and put together and hand cut out. Philip's going to be helping me as well. So these are going to be things that are done with my own hands to put in your box for us to create together. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm heading home because we're hoping, fingers crossed, we have good news today that Philip's dad, hopefully today, can come home from the hospital. So I'm going home to see what news we got for the day. It is an absolutely insanely hot day today. We're gonna be spending half the day today just trying to keep all of the animals cool. The chickens are just out wandering around. Turkeys are kind of in the shade right now. Pigs, I've been topping up their waters and just making sure that they're nice and cool. Their pool is nice and full. And Hudson and London are enjoying a lot of the fresh sprouted grass that just came up because we had about 9 days of rain. So we're keeping them cool. I think we'll be dumping some buckets on their backs a couple times today. So right now, we're about to head over to Mom and Dad's. We didn't get the news we were hoping for in regards to Dad. I was hoping that he would get to come home today, but they're actually going to keep him. We don't know actually now for how long. He's going to go for, he had some more blood work. He's going to go for another x-ray and a CT scan. And then I guess they're going to reassess him in a couple days. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll be going later today to visit Dad. But before that, we're going to go over and take all of the veggies over to Mom and Dad's property, because look at all the veggies. Look at all the herbs. We have so many. Amazing. It is literally a sauna in the greenhouse today, and all these have to get in the ground. We're now in our first week of July, and here we just haven't had the heat. And so I think it's the best solution for us to have the best success with all of this that we've spent about 3 or 4 months working on, is to take them over to the raised beds Mom already has this year set up on her property. And then next year when our barn's done and we know exactly where we're going to have raised beds, we can do that here on our own property. We just like got ahead of ourselves with all of the projects we've been working on, especially now with dad not doing that well and everything. So I think the best thing for us to do is just take it over there. Mom and I and Philip can tend to it over there. And then Mom and I can do all the canning and stuff together later in the summer, early fall, when all of this starts to produce everything that we need to be able to store a bunch of food for the winter, which is so exciting. But I feel incredibly accomplished that we were able to do all this from seed. This is the first year ever that we have done everything from seed and we didn't buy any starter veggies at all. So that's pretty fun. Also, I wanted to show you, we've had really, really good success with our rain barrels because obviously we've had a ton of rain. But look at this, they're overflowing. So I just opened the top so that I can show you, but both of our rain barrels are completely full. So it makes watering the garden really easy. When the season's over, we're gonna have these emptied out. I think we're gonna put them on some platforms. Because for right now, we've just been scooping from the top just because it's easier rather than trying to get to the spout at the bottom, but that's okay. This is working for now, but later in the year, definitely when they're empty, we're gonna put them on a platform. Looks like we have a delivery. Okay, this could be a couple different things. One, it could be for a room makeover I have coming up. Two, could be a really cool gadget. That's the only way I can explain it. There's a few things this could be. I wonder what it is. I'm so incredibly nervous for the next stage. We're obviously at Philip's mom and dad's house. And I'm in front of their beautiful wood tile backsplash that I made custom for their surprise makeover. And I know a lot of you have been dying. It's an old house. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Literally came from there.
So a lot of you have been asking me, when are you going to work more at mom and dad's? Well, we haven't been really mentioning, but dad hasn't been feeling very well. He's actually at the hospital. And so we're here now today visiting mom. We're about to go visit dad. And I just kind of wanted to give them some time to recuperate from coming back from their trip and give them some time. And we're back today and we're working on just some small things. But I'm honestly freaking out inside a little bit because I know that I had the full plan on designing the tiles, you know, painting the tiles. You saw that I diamond finished them. We have 3 coats on, but I'm at the stage of adding the grout and I'm really worried. My mom's like, don't say that. But I'm worried because the tiles look so beautiful and because they're not real tiles and they're wood, I just am so worried that the grout's not going to wipe off of them as I hope that it would. So this could go really well or it could go terribly wrong. And I'm wondering, like, hopefully I didn't go too overzealous with the glue in case we have to start over. Oh dear. Okay. So I'm using a pre-mixed sanded grout just because, I mean, we're at mom's, so let's not make too big of a disaster. Maybe she didn't see the disaster we made when she was gone, but I'm using bright white. The reason I'm using bright white is because I just think that it's going to pull everything. It actually looks good just the way it is, but we're going with it, but I'm kind of scared. I'm just going to pick a patch. Ready?
Yeah.
I've actually never even used this. It's called Simple Grout. Let's hope it's as simple as it says it is. I don't even want to do it. No. Oh, my beautiful tiles.
Oh, babe, I don't know. What are you doing?
It's just falling. It's not like sticking to anything. It's just falling off. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Okay. What on earth? Okay, we're not off to a good start here.
I mean, it's not bad. They're going to be white
Can
tiles.
I just see if it's going to come off or if it's just going to...
Oh, yeah. It's going to come off.
You think so? It's not going in the hole. It's just going...
everywhere else.
Okay, it's going to come off the tile. So... Okay.
Crisis averted.
No, we're just gonna make a really big mess, that's all.
That's okay. It always gets worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
sometimes...
said to me too long, your phrase is a little too familiar, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's what I tell myself every time. Eventually, it will look amazing. Oh, wow, hon.
I'm thinking
brave.
this tub isn't gonna be enough.
You are brave.
I know I'm supposed to use a trowel or like a spatula, but it's not going to stay on it. Like,
can you do it a different way?
yeah, we'll try it in a second.
I think that's good. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, we now have white tiles, and that's the reality of it at this point. Mom had to leave.
Yeah, Mom peace. What are you doing in my beautiful kitchen?
She's like, I can't even watch. Oh, man.
I don't know if she believes in the term, it gets worse before it gets better.
It says it takes a long time to dry, so let's hope that's the case.
It's a working kitchen too. Like, we have to work around a working kitchen right now.
That's
We just had sandwiches.
It's what happens when you take over someone's house.
Yeah. You just gotta go for it.
Half of our YouTube family is like, I believe in her. She hasn't really like screwed up too badly over the last 3 years on YouTube.
Is it that like we believe in her, but it's like, you know, when your friend can't sing, but you're like, you're such a good singer.
Don't ever do that.
Like, you could go on American Idol. Right?
Oh, bless all those nice, loving families who lie to their family members and tell them that they really can sing. Okay, I'm going to get some of the mess cleaned up first, and then we're going to just try to wipe that section and just see what's going to happen. Let's just not overly commit here for a second. I think it's not a good idea to use the sponge because it's like it's disintegrating, but we'll just clean up with it and then.
It's not going
It's
off.
not comforting. It's not a comforting feeling. It's not a comforting feeling at all. Oh my word. Okay, I'm blaming it on the sponge. Come on, just be the sponge. Oh no, she's coming back.
Mom, don't look, okay? Not yet. We have to fix a few things. Okay, oh gosh, it's coming off.
Are we changing my design plan? It's now going to be white tile.
Like, I know you said you don't like white, but let's just have a change of heart, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold on, we're gonna get
I
it.
like the grub buns.
They said this would happen.
Whose name?
No, I don't know.
I owe you a face cloth. I don't know where this one came
Oh,
from.
no, that's okay. I got a million. Oh, there. Come on, they're coming off.
The good thing is that even once it's grouted, I can touch up any of the triangles after if I need to. Like, if that grout scrapes anything off, like,
Yeah.
I have all the colors, so.
Well, and the other thing is, once we get it all on, the royal we, once we get it all on, it's all going to look identical, Elysia. So
Yeah.
if it, maybe it'll have a little bit of a cloudy.
I love how she's giving me a backup plan.
Yeah, maybe it'll have a little bit of a cloudiness to it. That'll be fine.
Yeah, well, we're not going for that look, so let's hope that we can get as much of the sand it off as I can. Oh, see, it's taking the paint off some of them. Dang it! It's literally the sandiest grout I've ever seen or used in my entire life.
I can
It's so
see
sandy.
that.
There's like no liquid in it. It's just crumbling off.
Is that better, the scraper?
Yeah, I think so. It's just, I'm already almost halfway down my grout thing and I've done like 20 tiles. Just gonna do another area and then wipe it off like I did the first ones, I think.
Yeah.
So it says it takes 24 hours to dry, but it also says it's grout. At this point, I'm questioning that. I can't even laugh at this point. I'm stressed. So bad. This is not how I envisioned this happening.
I don't even know if I can stay in here and watch you do this anymore to my mother's house.
Half our YouTube family's crying on the other end. I'll be crying by the end of the video.
I think I gotta go outside and cut the grass. It looks good with every swipe. Oh, it's promising.
Okay, so I guess this is proof that not every DIY goes exceptionally seamless throughout the whole process. And I'm not really disappointed because I thought maybe this would happen, but I am disappointed because I obviously put a lot of time into painting all of the triangles. I want to show you what happened when I applied the grout. And then I'm going to tell you how I'm going to rectify the problem, because at this point I've ruined Mom's kitchen, but I know that I can make it better and we can fix it and it'll be perfect in the end. So I'm not discouraged, but okay, let me show you what happened. Okay, so here are the tiles after I've done the grout, and I got to right there where you see Mom's tea kettle and I ran out of grout. So I need to get one more for just underneath.
I freaking love it.
Yeah, so we love it. I absolutely love it. I need to obviously put a little more grout in here, but I was trying to conserve grout as I was seeing that I was running out.
Oh my gosh.
It's gorgeous. Problem is, a few areas, I see the word few, a little exaggerated there, but you can see that clearly the paint came off of a whole bunch of my triangles, which is not ideal. Like, really came off some of the tiles. And so what I need to do now is obviously go run and pick up another thing of grout to finish over on this side here. Just need to finish by around this little window ledge. But also, in addition to finishing that, tomorrow I'm going to come back with a paintbrush and paint all of the triangles. So obviously I'm backtracking and I'm aware of that, but at this point that's the only way to make it better and to make it perfect, which is my goal. So I'm going to paint all the triangles, and that's okay because the grout's a little bit below, so I won't actually get any paint on the grout, and then I'll be able to do my diamond finish again and do three or four coats on top, and it will totally seal it, and then we'll be back in business. But it wasn't exactly the outcome I was hoping for today. I mean, from far away, you'd never even know that the tiles got all scraped up. We could just pretend, but that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow to do the paint on those. Philip is outside right now doing all the yard work for Mom and Dad, just to do our weekly kind of passover of everything. And I just finished putting a whole bunch of compost and soil into the raised beds that were already here on Mom and Dad's property when they got here. And I'm just about to get a bunch of the starter veggies in for Mom and Dad. And so we can kind of like take turns and work all together tending to the garden over the next couple of weeks. And then we'll be able to have a bunch of produce for everyone. So that's the great thing about obviously Mom and Dad living so close, is that we can share the workload on some of these projects, because obviously, you know, we have a lot of projects on the go. And so it's so nice that they're going to be able to get their hands in the garden, and so can we.
Tiny Tim, keep them together. What are those, Dave?
Oh, I got it.
Nova Scotia. That's okay. We can kind of separate them when you plant them, but they'll just bush nicer.
We have 2, 4, 5. We have 7 tomato plants in this cup. Which how many would you like in the whole?
Can if you want, but you don't have to.